If you're having a hard time winning matches and ranking up in Clash Squad, don't worry, in this video I'm gonna tell you guys 5 of the best settings that pro players use for Clash Squad to increase their chances of winning more matches and ranking up fast. So first of all, let's start with setting number 1. Now, have you guys ever gone through this situation where when you're firing at the enemy, all of a sudden your ammo runs out and the enemy easily knocks you down? So if you guys have gone through this situation, or if you might go through this situation in the future, I'm gonna tell you guys a setting that will help you with that. And this setting is called auto switch gun setting. And what this setting basically does is that when you're firing at the enemy, if the ammo runs out in your first gun, it will automatically switch on to your second gun, and using your second gun, you guys can easily use that to take down the enemy. Now guys, to turn on the setting, what you need to do is first of all go to your control settings and then scroll down until you find this setting called auto switch gun setting, and once you find that setting, then turn it on. Now let's move on to setting number 2. Now, one of the main reasons for getting eliminated or knocked down in Clash Squad matches is because of surprise attacks. For example, let's say that when you're firing at an enemy, all of a sudden another enemy jumps from the back and attacks you, and in such a situation it can be very hard to defend, right? So now I'm gonna tell you guys a setting that will help you to reduce the chances of getting knocked down by a surprise attack, and this setting is called the sound visualization vibration setting. Now, to turn this setting on, first of all, what you need to do is go to the vibration settings, and in the top you will find this setting called sound visualization vibration, and once you find this setting, make sure to turn it on. And once you turn on this setting, there will be 2 more settings that will show up once you turn on this setting. And at first there will be a setting called footsteps, and below that there will be a setting called gunshots. Now, instead of turning on both the settings, only turn on the footstep setting. And the reason that I say this is because if you turn on both the settings, sometimes it can be hard to figure out why your phone is actually vibrating, whether it's for footsteps or whether it's for gunshots. So instead of just turning on both the settings, only turn on the footsteps setting. And now guys, for the second setting, the gunshot setting, I will tell you guys another setting that you guys can use in setting number 3, but for now only turn on the footsteps setting. Now, once you turn on the footsteps setting, what happens is that if an enemy is walking towards you, you will start to feel these small vibrations in your phone, and with those vibrations you will be able to figure out if an enemy is coming towards you. And guys, this setting can also be very useful, especially when you're playing without headphones and earphones. Now guys, the third setting that I'm gonna tell you guys is also a setting that can be very useful to reduce the chances of getting knocked down by a surprise attack. And what this setting does is that if there are any enemies that are firing nearby, this setting will show you an indicator towards the side that the enemy is firing from. And now what I mean by this is that, for example, let's say when you're playing Clash Squad, there are some enemies firing nearby, and if you really don't know where these people are firing from, if you have this setting on, it will show you the direction to where the enemy is firing from. And if you know the direction where the enemy is firing from, it will be a lot easier for you guys to place a glue wall towards that place, or else you guys can either decide to go and rush the enemy, or else if you don't have enough HP, you guys can either decide to go away to another place and then heal yourself. Now guys, this setting is called the Gunshot Alert, and I have already talked about this setting in one of my previous videos on settings, but if you're a new viewer, I will tell you guys how to actually turn on this setting. So first of all, what you need to do is go to your display settings, and after that scroll down until you find this setting called Gunshots Alerts, and then turn it on. Now guys, setting number 4 can be very useful if you can't use your mic to talk to your teammates. As you guys know, team coordination is a very important thing in Clash Squad matches. For example, let's say that you can't turn on your mic and there's an enemy coming towards your teammate, and your teammate doesn't know that. So in such a situation, your teammate could easily get knocked down by the enemy, right? So now I'm gonna tell you guys a feature that will help you to send quick messages to your teammates even without needing to turn on your mic. Now guys, in order to turn on this setting, first of all, what you need to do is go to the sound setting, and under the sound setting there will be a setting called quick messages. And once you select quick messages, select Clash Squad, and once you select Clash Squad, you will be able to find a lot of different quick messages for different type of situations. For example, let's take the last example. Let's say that an enemy is coming towards your teammate. So in such a situation, you guys can use this quick message where it says enemy is coming, or else you guys can also use this quick message called watch your back. So that's the reason that that I said these types of quick messages can be very useful. So try to go through all these quick messages and try to find out your favorite ones. And once you find out your favorite quick messages, turn on your quick message wheel and then drag and drop those quick messages onto your wheel. And now once you have your favorite quick messages on your quick message wheel, you guys can easily use them in Clash Squad matches. So guys, now let's move on to setting number 5. Now, have you guys ever gone through this situation where when you're looting items with your teammates loot the most important items faster than you? Now, if this has happened to you, I'm gonna tell you guys a set of settings that will help you to loot the most important items a lot faster. Now guys, to turn on this setting, first of all select the auto pickup setting, and after that select the team clash mode setting. Now once you select the team clash mode setting, under the default setting there will be a lot of settings such as weapons, armor and backpacks, medkits, ammo, and so on and so on. Make sure to turn on all those settings. And now after you turn on all those settings, in the bottom there will be another setting called auto pickup speed. If you have this setting on default, make sure to put it to fast. Now once you do that, go on and select the priority setting. Now under the priority setting there are a lot of settings and a lot of arrows. It might look a bit complicated to you guys, but I'll try my best to explain it to you guys in the most simple way. Now what this setting basically does is that you guys can let the auto pickup system know what items you want it to select first. So as you guys can see here, this is how I have placed the items. So first of all, as you guys can see here, it will first of all select the weapons, then after that it will select the armor and backpacks, and after that medkits, and so on and so on. Now for example, if you guys want to put the ammo over medkits, you can do that by pressing the upper arrow. Now if you guys want to bring that ammo downwards again, you can do that pressing the downwards arrow. And another thing that you guys can do is that you guys can select this ammo option over here, and once you select the ammo option, as you guys can see here, some other options will come here such as AR ammo, SMG ammo, SG ammo, sniper ammo, and HG ammo. And now with this setting, you guys can also let the auto pickup system know which ammo you want it to select first. Now guys, another thing is in Clash Squad, there's like no limit to the bag. So to get advantage of that, you guys can also increase the ammo count, and you guys can also increase the medkit count as well. Now guys, if you guys want to know 10 settings that pro players use, make sure to check out this video, and I'll see you guys later on with another video. And until then, take it easy fam. Peace.